Welcome back to the Global Local, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to come hang out with me. For you guys that are new to my channel, welcome aboard. I hope you get something out of today's video. And for the guys that's been with me for a while, what's going on, brothers and sisters? Hope you guys are doing well out there. Today I want to talk about something, which is how one foreigner lost 1.5 million pesos in a romance scam. We can learn from this. All right, this eye-opening story has been going around. I caught it today. I saw it for the first time today, so that's why I'm making a video today about it. But, we got to dive into this heartbreaking story. They got an American expat, and yeah, again, he was scammed out of 1.5 million pesos by a woman that he never even met in person. And now it's too late for that because the money is gone, But this case isn't just about fraud. It's a wake-up call for foreigners to be cautious, be smart, and also be accountable when it comes to love and your money. That money belongs to you, and you have to be accountable for it. The guy that I'm going to talk about, he goes by, we're going to call him Paul, all right? But he's responsible as well, in my opinion, because he should have picked up on red flags before he even sent large amounts of money in the first place. In a world where love and technology often intertwine, a growing number of expats are learning the hard way. All right, that not every online contact is real. Not every online relationship is real. All right. Again, this guy's name is Paul. All right. And it's a classic case. It's a classic love scam. Now, he did get the girl arrested. All right. But after spending 1.5 million pesos. Now, Paul's love story started in 2023 during a relief effort in Leyte. Paul met a local man named RJ, and this was his connection, which would lead him to introducing Paul to his sister. I think her name was Jenna Ramos Walio. I can't really pronounce her name. It's Jualo. She's a 24-year-old call center agent. All right. Through chats and messages, their bond grew quickly. That's what they're saying, without even meeting in person. So I don't know how your bond can grow to a point of sending up to 1.5 million pesos without meeting the person. But see, this is a classic case, and it does happen. All right. Obviously, it didn't take long for the request to help and send her money for him to start even just shelling it out to her. All right. First, it came out in small amounts for the family needs. Then larger amounts came out. Soon, Paul was wiring like pretty much money regularly, And then I think the red flag really hit him when she made a request for 2.4 million pesos as a down payment for a condo until she, and she claimed that she was buying this condo to relocate her family to move closer to Cebu. Red flag, red flag, red flag, checkerboard flag, red flag. First off, he never met this person after months of communication. She's increasing financial requests tied to an emotionally loaded stories about how her family is suffering and things that they need. And, the sob story, the classic sob story. All right. The claims of serious intentions without physical proof or effort to meet. All right. Sudden emergencies that require large amounts of money. Come on, Paul. Come on, Paul. I'm sorry that this happened to you, but you got to wait. You should have woke up a little bit before this. And this is something that us guys, we can actually learn from this story. Unfortunately, Paul really believed that this was love. He believed that he was helping. But when the request turned to millions, yeah, his doubt's supposed to grow. I would have doubted it after she started asking me for $5. Especially if I ain't know you. Don't ask me for nothing. Let me send it on my own if I'm going to send you something. Now, in defense of Paul finally did come to the Philippines and file a complaint with the National Bureau of Investigation, the NBI, in the Cebu district office. All right, they helped him out. They set up an entrapment operation, and she was arrested in a coffee shop, and she now faces fraud charges or estafa charges. That's what they call it here. Now, here's the part that every expat needs to hear, because this situation could have been avoided 100%. Love scams are cruel. All right. They often rely on emotional vulnerability and financial carelessness on the part of the victim. All right. Please Please learn from this. Do not send money to someone you never met, no matter how real it feels. Don't ignore the red flags because of loneliness or cultural flattery. Like she just flattered your heart and you feel so compelled to send this woman some money. Don't assume that every Filipino is reaching out online has good intentions. Now, again, this is not for every Filipina because there are really, really good women out here. And you know, this kind of case right here, this gives the good Filipino women a bad name. This makes them feel out of pocket and out of place. And it's almost embarrassing for them, you know. But there are scammers out there that just don't care, like this one right here. Now she's arrested and trying to pretend like, you know, oh, I wasn't trying to do it, and she's trying to apologize and all that. An apology is not going to replace 1.5 million pesos because trying to get 1.5 million pesos here in the Philippines is the same as trying to get it in Europe or trying to get it in the States or trying to get it in Canada. 1.5 million pesos in any local currency is big money for the most part. So she's not going to be able to give that man his money back anyway. The family done already spent it. They done bought the kids juicy juice. You know what I'm saying? Baby done got Pampers. House probably got remodeled. She done bought every Louis Vuitton bag. When she got arrested, she had a nice bag on her. Jewelry hanging off her arms and stuff like that. Yeah, that's your money, Paul. That's all your money hanging off her wrist. What you should have did was verify her identities before investing emotionally or even financially. Verify who she is, man. I'm sorry I got to say it like that, but these days you got to verify everything. All right? Meet her in person. Make a serious connection with this person. See if you guys are compatible to even make commitments towards each other. Get legal advice early when large sums of money are involved, but don't even send it at all. Don't spend no money that you can't benefit from yourself. All right? Look at the other expat. Hook up with some expats that's been out here for a while. Link up with a small expat community for second opinions. Report suspicious behavior before it even escalates. Those are things that you could have put in place in order to save your pockets. But now you're in a situation where you might end up on Raffy Tufo. And I hate to see expats on Raffy Tufo. That's just something personal to me. Because you know something? It's like, man, another brother went down the drain. Scammers don't just steal money, bro. They shatter trust. They damage real opportunities for cross-cultural love and connections. Some women, with this case going around, some women that are good women may miss out on meeting a nice guy. Paul probably was a very nice guy. But now he got a bad taste in his mouth about all Filipino women because of this one person. So somebody potentially could have missed out on a good relationship with him based on this bull crap, this bullshit. I'm going to call it what it is. All right? As expats, we must hold ourselves accountable and, you know, staying informed, cautious, and grounded, especially when emotions run high. Falling in love is human. It's a human trait. But being responsible is essential, man. It's very essential. You guys need to take care of yourselves, man. Take care of your finances. And don't send nothing to nobody, man. If you wouldn't send your closest family member, somebody that you say that you love on a regular basis, 1.5 million pesos, why would you send it across the water? That's the question that I got. All right. That's all that I have for you guys on this video, man. I know it's kind of emotionally charged a little bit, but I really care about you guys. And I want you guys to learn from this and don't make the same mistakes that Paul made. And, you know, to Paul, hey, man, I'm sorry that you're going through this, man. I hope that you don't go through this and you don't do this anymore to yourself. You know, don't look at all Filipinas the same as this scammer. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna even call her a young lady or whatever because she took money out of your pocket that you could have been used to better your life. You know, but don't look at all Filipinas like that, bro. I hope you recover a little bit of your money. If not, hey, man, learn from your lessons, man. All right. For the rest of you guys that are out there, please take care of yourself. Love yourself in all ways, man. All right. Until next time, holla at your boy. Peace out, bro.